Here we are doing last 10 questions from your paper 1 variant 1 O levels year 2023. The first question for today is dissolved substances can cause eutrophication and the deoxygenation of water. How many of the ions shown causes this effect? मतलब eutrophication और deoxygenation किन ions की वजह से होती है? So we have just two ions here which causes it, because chloride, we have carbonate ion, sodium ion, nitrate ion, phosphate ion. These all ions are written here. So we know carbonate is not the reason, sodium and positive is not the reason, chloride is not the reason. So now the remaining two are the reason of eutrophication. Which statement about global warming is correct? Global warming points उसने mention किए हैं. Methane produced by digestion in animals has no effect on the rate of global warming. Then the product of burning fossil fuels have no effect on the rate of global warming. The product of decomposition of vegetation have no effect on the rate of global warming. The product of photosynthesis have no effect on the rate of global warming. So आपसे पूछ रहा है कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के हिसाब से कौन सी चीज उसको इम्पैक्ट नहीं कर रही. डी ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट वन. जो आपके फोटोसेंसिस के प्रोडक्ट हैं वो रेट ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग पे इम्पैक्ट नहीं कर रही, क्योंकि फोटोसेंसिस के प्रोडक्ट में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कंज्यूम हो रही है. Right, carbon dioxide is consuming, reacting with water in the presence of energy, sunlight, and giving you glucose. So obviously it doesn't impact. And all of the remaining, they do have the impacts. The structure of three compounds are given to you, and here we have the three structures. Which statement about these three compounds are correct? W and Y are both alcohols, and X is a carboxylic acid. X is a carboxylic acid, and Y and W are alcohols, which is apparently right. Then W, X, and Y have the same molecular formula. You can check it out. They don't have the same formula because we can clearly see that we have 1, 2, 3 carbons here, 3 carbons in the Y. Then we have hydrogen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, hydrogens are different. So they are not. W and Y are structural isomers of each other. Yes, W and Y are structural isomers. We can clearly see we have two hydroxyl group and they are just situated at different places, and वो hydrogen जो है वो switch हो गया on the other place. So yes, so first and 3 is correct options. B is the correct one. Moving on to the next question. What is the displayed formula for propyl methanoate? And for propyl, so we have to find out where propyl is. So propyl means we have 3 carbons and they are attaching with the methanoate. So it is D option is the correct one. We can clearly see that we have yes, we have 3 carbons here and the oxygen is present and C=O H. So D option is the correct one. There is you have to consider this point as well, that propyl group must be attached with oxygen. A look like very closer to D, but that is not methanoate, right? So it is the D option. The table shows some of the fraction obtained by the fraction distillation of petroleum, and you have to use select the correct one. For bitumen rods प्रिपरेशन के लिए, kerosene chemical feedstock के लिए, naphtha jet fuel के लिए, refinery gases heating and cooking purpose के लिए use हो रही हैं. You have to select the correct one. So we have bitumen roads के लिए use होती है और refinery gases heating और cooking के लिए use होती हैं. These two are true, so B option is correct. Kerosene is not a feedstock and naphtha is not a jet fuel. Which equation shows the reaction of ethane with chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet light? So we have C2H6 and chlorine is reacting with it, and chlorine is making the bond with it. So which option which equation shows the best one? That is the C option. You can clearly see that C2H6 and chlorine is reacting with it. One of the hydrogen is replaced. Chlorine will one chlorine form the bond with hydrogen, hydrochloric acid form, and one chlorine will replace that position. So the C option is correct. Then we have Hexane-triol is an alcohol. Yes, we have. How many molecules of oxygen are needed for the complete combustion of one molecule of hexane-triol? So just write down the equation and balance it. You will get the answer, and that will be 9. Because we have count the number of carbon and hydrogens on both sides. We know the products. Whenever you do the combustion process, that carbon dioxide and water is formed on the other side. So write down the equation hexane-triol, the molecular formula plus oxygen goes from carbon dioxide and water. Balance the equation, and you will get the answer 9. Next question: an organic compound is dissolved in water. The concentration of solution is 0.1 decimeter cube and the pH is 3. A solid is added to the solution and effervescence is seen, or which equation is representing that. So we have you can see the effervescence. Okay, that is the Grignard reagent formation, and that is correctly depicted by the first equation. Right, we have reacting your organic compound with magnesium, and your product is formed, and then we have the hydrogen which is seen as the effervescence. Then we have the next question here. A paper chromatography experiment is used to find the RF values. You can see the chromatogram here. And what we have to do to make the spot, okay, increment the given 1 and the color of the precipitated 2. So आपने gap 1 और gap 2 में देखना है कि क्या properly जो है वो जो value है जो आ रही है. So that A option x by y हम लेते हैं, और x by y के साथ आप because we have iron, तो green color का हमारे पास spot नहीं आ सकता. So red brown is the correct option. So A option is the correct. Last question. A laboratory is a powdered mixture of a solid iodine and a solid carbon. आयोडीन soluble है हेक्सेन में और वाटर में स्लाइटली soluble है, कार्बन insoluble है बोथ सॉल्वेंट्स में. एंड आपने एक सैंपल लेना है, उसमें शेक करना है उसको हेक्सेन के साथ, और एक एक्स आपने बनाना है सैंपल, और एक आपने मिक्सर वाटर के साथ शेक करना है, और उसमें आपने उसको आप वाई लेबल करेंगे. एंड आपने प्योर सैंपल आयोडीन का कलेक्ट करना है. आप प्योर सैंपल आयोडीन का कलेक्ट करने के लिए व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज आप फिल्टर करें. आप अपने एक्स सोल्यूशन को जो फिल्टर कर लेंगे, और जो फिल्ट्रेट आएगा उसको आप अलाउ करें कि आप वेपरेट करें, तो अंटिल ड्राइनेस आपको आपकी प्रोडक्ट मिल जाएगी. फिल्टर करने से आपका इनसॉल्युबल सेपरेट हो जाएगा, और सॉल्युबल आप फिल्ट्रेट को वेपरेट करने से सेपरेट करेंगे. यू विल गेट द required results. This is all for the O levels paper 1 variant 1 of May June 2023. Thank you.